Hey everyone, welcome to my first look for Destropolis on the Nintendo Switch. I did receive this as a review copy, but this is not an ad. Destropolis launched on November 27th, and I received a review key for the game. Basically, it is a top-down shooter that has a fully destructible environment. However, I don't know that I would say top-down shooter. It's more of a 3/4 view shooter, but it is very much a twin-stick shooter. It plays incredibly well. It's got very cool but extremely simple graphics, and it also has very, very awesome music. I kept trying to record this video and play the game at the same time in order to explain what was happening. But it's too distracting to play and talk at the same time, and so we're going to do my first look a little bit different than I usually do. This is by No Gravity Games, and they sent me, in addition to my review copy, they were nice enough to also send out a couple of other codes for copies of the game on Nintendo Switch. So pay attention in the video. I'm going to put those codes throughout the video so that you can claim those. And, if you happen to be one of the people that claims the game, let me know in the comment section down below. What is this game like? Well, like I said, it is a twin-stick shooter with a destructible environment. If you're watching the video right now, you can obviously see the buildings are all like this white gray color, and all of the enemies are red. This visual is very appealing to me. I've always liked this kind of thing, especially when they take the red and just turn it up just a little bit extra to make it seem like it's glowing. I've always been a fan of that aesthetic, and so when I saw that aesthetic in the email that they sent me, I was like, you know what? Most of the time I just pass on these smaller games because I don't have time. But this one I'm going to check out, and I'm glad that I did because I really, really enjoyed it. If you're watching right now, look at the top left of the screen. You can see that my character has an XP bar. And as you're playing, you gain XP, and this actually happens, I feel like, a little too often. Because it stops the game in order to do this. But when you fill up your XP, it randomizes and gives you 4 choices of skills to choose from. Now, in the game, there are 40 skills total, and those will be like a random roll of the dice. Will give you 4 skills to choose from, and then you pick which skill you want. Maybe it'll be a skill magnetizing the hull of your, I guess, ship. I don't know. It doesn't really look like a ship to me, but like you magnetize the hull of the ship, and the guns and power-ups that drop will be pulled towards you, which is really cool and actually really, really useful. You can pick up skills that will make you shoot your guns much faster, but then they will do less damage. Or you can pick up a skill that will make you run out of ammo a lot faster, but each bullet will do more damage. So you've got these 40 skills that are then randomized into groups of 4, and then of those 4 you pick one. Very roguelike stuff in it. Then you've got a whole bunch of guns. There's 15 different guns at your disposal when you are playing this game. I really like the auto shotgun, the mini rockets, and the Gauss rifle. I think that, am I saying that right? Maybe it's Gauss rifle. I've never been sure. I really like those guns, but there's a bunch of different guns in the game, and they're all really, really awesome. If you look in the top right, you can see my health. But you can also see a list of the guns that I currently have on me. So when you pick up a new gun, the gun that you had in your hand gets pushed down a slot, and then you can see that they're showing you how much ammo there is. So when let's say I pick up the SMG and I burn through the ammo, I will then equip the next gun in the list. and that'll keep happening until I get down to the pistol, which is like the default. You do not want to be using the pistol. It's really, really weak. So you got 15 guns to choose from. Those drop also randomly as you either destroy a building or destroy an enemy. Perhaps it will drop a gun. The guns are all going to be blue. Okay, so you see blue, you know that you have to go over there, and then you have to make a decision. Do I want to pick up this gun or not? If you do want to pick up the gun, you press B. If you don't, you just obviously don't press B. Then you have the 12 power-ups. So those are the things that when they drop, they are yellow. These you do not have to push a button in order to use. And again, these are all randomized. So for the power-ups, we would have things like speed to make you go faster. There's, of course, things like the nuke, which will nuke everything around you and kill a whole bunch of enemies really quick, which is very, very important to have. You can, by the way, going back to the skills, you can have it so that nukes happen more or drop more often. Like that's one of the skills that you can pick. So if you feel like you're getting overwhelmed a bunch and you see that as a skill, you can choose that as a skill, and then it'll drop more often, which means then you have a chance to use it more often. So there's 12 power-ups, and you know, I'm not going to sit here and list them off, but the game is incredibly fun and very fast-paced, and it's not the kind of game that you know, you don't sit down. There's no story or anything. It is, can you survive, and how long can you survive for? So I love the randomness to it. You know, there's 6 different types of enemies. You got 15 different guns. You have 12 different power-ups. You've got 40 different skills. And I think that all of that together with this aesthetic and, oh, by the way, the music, which you're not hearing in this video because I didn't want to get like copyrighted. So the music you're hearing in this video, if I put any music in, is not from this game. And if you stack all that stuff on top of each other, that seems really, really cool, and it is. But then you can also play with up to 3 players. Kind of weird that they went with 3 instead of 4. Maybe it was just like play testing. Maybe they decided after playing with 4 players it was too chaotic. I don't know. But I'm very impressed by Destropolis from No Gravity Games. I think it's a really, really fun game. The game is currently on sale, not a big sale. It's usually $6. It's on sale right now for $4.79. If you were not one of the lucky people that was able to grab a code from the video, then what I would highly suggest is that you pick this game up because it's really, really fun. This is one of those games where I feel like if they had a demo, it would just sell so many copies because it's really fun. So that's Destropolis for the Nintendo Switch. If you do pick it up, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And speaking of the comment section, which is, it's hiding right down there below the like button. If you are a fan of the genre of twin stick shooters, I'm curious, what is your favorite twin stick shooter of all time and why? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.